Welcome to
Fully Cooked, because we cook like a bunch of fools too.
Fully
Cooked!
Alright guys, what in the world? This is our new tiny home. We didn't have room for everything, so a lot of stuff went out on the porch.
I promise I'm not going to run you over or no one. That's my scooter. I promise. I promise no one is getting ran over. Thanks for moving.
Here. Put this in the kitchen.
My scooter's
Put that
stuck.
in the kitchen. I'm gonna have my kids help as much as they can. My daughter's gonna be running around here wiping stuff down. That's what she does. So anyway, this house, it's a tiny house. It is less than 700 square feet. And they actually count the porch because it has a roof. So our house is probably like 600 square feet, 2 bedroom, 1 bath.
Now background, Abigail. Go take it back over there. Here. Put that in there. In that cabinet.
Too bad Daddy just throw it away.
Yeah, if you don't keep the kids busy, they're gonna be under your feet. So have them run around doing little random jobs. I'm gonna clean off all of the surfaces and then I'm going to wash the surfaces. Pretty easy, right? No, not really. Look at this table. I've just been stacking stuff up of stuff that I want to sell or throw away.
Whoa! 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 Whoa!
Abigail. Here. Go play in the backyard now. Go play. Go play.
Oh!
Go play. Go play.
She's 18 months old, so everything is really fascinating to her, and she's looking at my tripod, and it's fascinating.
Come here, Abigail. Backyard.
Raphael's going to be a babysitter for a while. Whenever we go out and play, we usually are together. This box has stuff that I need to sort out to sell.
Come here, Abigail.
Yeah, I played softball.
Move! Move! Move your truck.
I had to bring a bench that was outside inside, and this is everything that was inside and on top of the bench, so it just got thrown on the floor basically. And it has a lot of my husband's workout things and boxing, like boxing gloves, whatever. He's probably not even going to use, but we're going to keep it anyway. This is just what happens to shoes in the desert. They tear up. It's like all silicone in the desert does not last for more than a year. I've had a lot of stuff destroyed. Rugs with backing on them, everything. All of my baking pans that were silicone, it's all destroyed. Raphael's taking all of the black totes to the backyard and we are going to store them in our little garage. Actually, I guess it's more like a shed, but it's a decent size. Okay, I'm gonna have to store at least 2 boxes of stuff out here because there is no room in the shed for them. I will have to go through them. It's like little stuff, little kitchen stuff that I want to sell. We're hoping to have a yard sale very soon.
It's making my hands real slow.
This was a 2-day process for me just because it was overwhelming.
You want yourself to help me? Whoa! Thanks for helping, Abigail. Alright, Abigail, push!
It's so cute. They're helping each other take this stuff back to the building.
Wow, what do you think of that?
I'm selling stuff twice a week on Facebook groups, and it's going pretty well, but nobody ever shows up when they're supposed to, so it makes it a little hard. I don't want this to be their first impression of our house.
Whoa!
Whoa, I know. Yeah, water. Water.
Fire!
Oh, did you get dirty on you? Don't touch it. Don't touch it. Okay, this and this I'm keeping. Getting rid of this. Getting rid of the table. Getting rid of this old computer. Getting rid of my shoes because unfortunately that's what happens to them in the desert. And getting rid of this old map, which would look cool. You know, a distressed map. We could put brown paint on it and rub it in, look cool, but we don't have time for arts and crafts. And this goes in the car. Okay, go ahead. He's taking that back to the building. So we're gonna get all this cleaned up. Probably for now put this table against the wall and put all of this stuff on top of it for now.
This stuff was really heavy and I have 2 bad knees at the moment, but I wanted to get it done. I don't want my husband to help me. He has a lot of stuff that he has to do in the house anyway. Every time that we would come home, we would get so depressed because our front yard was just a really big mess, and we both hate to walk on sand that's on our tile. And every time we would walk outside barefooted, we would come inside with sand all over our feet. We do live in the desert. It gets sandy extremely quickly. I can wipe the table off, and in an hour it'll be covered with, you know, a fine layer of sand and silt. So it is very important for us to keep it clean at least once a week, to wash the floor off, wash all the surfaces off. And we want to use the space. Our dining room table won't fit in our house, so we did have to put it under here, but we like it here.
Alright, this is just part 1 because I still have to do the floor.
Part 3. Why was this in the backyard?
Okay. And I gotta put the baskets up. Probably gonna use them in the house. But it's much better right now. And this is part 1 because I still have to wash everything down again nicely.
I'll deal with this and wash everything down nicely.
I have to wash out the rag, it's dirty.
Oh yeah, I'll deal with this.
He just stopped and picked up the computer.
I like a dragon.
I can't tell you how happy I am with my kids that they actually want to help. When I was a kid, the only thing that I was really allowed to do was dust, so I'm really good at that, but I didn't really learn how to clean. And my parents never made me clean. My mom I would come home and my bedroom would suddenly be clean, or it would be painted. I wouldn't even ask her, you know, can I have a room makeover? But I would come home and my room would be completely made over. She would get a new bedspread and new curtains, new paint, new rug, and I'm like, wow, this is really great, right? Well, when you grow up and you get your own house and you have to maintain it and you don't know how to clean, it's like, what am I doing with my life? You know, you walk in, your house is completely destroyed and you have no idea where to even start. So while my mom is like a champion and she did so much for me, it was a little bit of a disservice not to teach me how to clean And I can understand her plight too, because she wanted it done right. She didn't have time to mess around. My mom was a hard worker. She still is. And she wants everything done right. So I do understand why she did that and only let me dust, because who likes to dust, right? But we lived in Florida, so it doesn't really get that much dust anyway. But I am an excellent detailer, I think, because of that. Like, I detail the crap out of everything. Like, if I clean my fridge, it takes me about 2 hours to clean it. I'm serious. If I clean my oven, it takes me 2 or 3 hours to clean it. It's ridiculous. But when I start cleaning, I have to understand I don't need to detail this. I just need to get it done to where it's visibly clean. I don't need to detail. I think because I'm such an excellent duster and polisher that I became a detailer. And that's really great. But sometimes if I can't get to the details, the small details of something, I won't even start on the problem that is at hand, which is I have a really messy house, right? But I feel like it has to be done so perfectly. And if I don't do it perfectly, and another problem with being a YouTuber, if I don't film it, that is a problem, right? So I have to not only do I have to do this from start to finish perfectly, but I also have to film it. Now I have to get out of that thinking. And recently, I haven't even been filming like after 2 p.m. I haven't been filming really. And 2 p.m. is when we go out and we go exercise, we go to the park. I walk around while I let the kids run out all of their energy so they can go to sleep and give me a break. And then I come home and I work while they're sleeping. That's been great, and I haven't been filming it, and that is helping me to get out of that habit of everything needs to be filmed and everything needs to be started and finished, and it all has to be detailed and it all has to be perfect, because that is stopping me from doing anything in my life. And I just want to reiterate, anything. So every morning I clean my kitchen. I don't wash all of my I wash my counters down, but I don't wash my cabinets. You know how you'll wash your cabinets? All of the fronts to make sure that they're clean. I just give that a small wipe. I don't detail. I don't speck clean. Speck, right? I don't speck clean it. I don't detail it. I just clean it. Just clean it. If it looks clean, then it's good enough. Walk away. Don't sit there for 3 hours on one cupboard trying to speck clean it, okay? A really good thing about living in a tiny house is that we have less stuff. I got rid of probably 70% of my entire house before we even moved here. I got rid of furniture, pretty much all of my kitchen stuff. It was amazing how much stuff I got rid of. Lots of clothes, tons of clothes. I'm on a weight loss journey. I have lost a little over 100 pounds so far, and amazingly, I haven't gotten rid of that many clothes, but I have gotten rid of clothes that I know that I'll never wear, even if I get into them. And I do have a closet cleanup coming very soon because I am into the next size now, which is amazing to me. All of my pants are falling off of me, including these. They're stretch pants, and I wore them 100 pounds ago, and thank God for them, but I also can't wait until I can throw them away. So I have to get my new clothes out so I can change everything out. So expect that video soon. It's not really something that I'm into, like trying on clothes and throwing them away. I have 6 totes of clothes, all by different sizes, like every 20 pounds or so. I have totes of clothes down to 230 pounds. So that's a lot of clothes to go through, but it's going to empty out a lot of space in our bedroom. I am so happy with this porch right now and the fact that we use it every day. Amazing. All done out here. Pretty well cleaned, and I'm happy with it, and I'll probably wash it down like this once a week from now on, since it is mostly cleaned up. Some things have to go in the car, some things have to be dried out to go into this cabinet back here. We have all this stuff for sale. So thank you so much for watching. Check out our other videos and our other channels where we daily vlog every single day on Fully Living. Leave us a comment to let us know you are here. Have a great day.